So I found a website called Asteroid Launcher, and you guys, and the is right here. The link is right here, and I'll if not I'll put it in the link. If you don't see it, I'll put it in the link in the description of this video. And this might be fun. So first we're gonna launch a gold asteroid on the. Let's just do Wisconsin. Let's just launch it on into Wisconsin. That also kind of maybe killed a lot of people in Michigan, but it looks like I killed 1 million people in in uh what is this, Milwaukee? Yeah, it is Milwaukee. Jeez, 47 million people died from the fireball, and the entire Midwest. The entire Midwest is in flames. So 14 million people died from the shockwave, and if not, all the people out here would have a permanent ear damage, maybe even severe, if not permanent. 47 million died from the wind, got swept off their feet like a Disney princess, and then dropped from the maximum from the world height limit. Anyway, and then yeah, I just flattened everyone in the mid in the Midwest. Well, no tornado was beating that. All right, let's launch it into uh I don't know, Quebec, right here. Yeah, nobody got flattened, but 40 million did from the everyone's on fire, and I barely scraped uh Toronto over here. You you guys are you got second degree burns, but yeah, the next is 32 million people died from the shockwave. Yeah, everyone in Quebec died in Newfoundland. Jeez, the casualties are just getting worse. Yeah, nobody died from the earthquake. All right, let's move on to Europe. You guys aren't safe. Let's just I don't fucking know. Let's put it in. We're just launch it into Germany just for fun. 2 million people got flattened by that. Got put on two, and I wiped out Hamburg. Well, shit. I wanted to go to Hamburg. Now I can't fly into Hamburg because its its airport is gone, wiped from existence, and 2 million people died. 100, jeez, 100 million people died. 35 million people died. Yeah, I might have wiped out the entire Europe. Uh, one 100 million people died. Yeah, everyone got almost everyone in the yeah almost everyone in in Europe uh just got just got wiped off the census, and then and then and then if you on top of that the earthquake 700 million people died here, and the earthquake's gonna be the largest in recorded history. Yeah, you're. I just I just folded everyone in Germany. All they're all taken off life, and they're all gone. If you go to Germany, it's just gonna be a hole in the ground, all right, or at least some cracks. Anyway, next one. Into uh I'm gonna launch it into Japan. I sincerely apologize to the weebs out there. I, there's not there's not a personal attack. See, 3 million people got wiped out instantly. Actually, this kind of looks like the low key though. It kind of looks like this impact zone kind of looks like the Japanese flag. Look it up. Oh my god, killed killed 61 million people and almost maybe maybe if you live in Hokkaido you'll be fine, but jeez, if you live in the rest of Japan or even Korea, you'll you're taken off the census. And and yeah, the shockwave will kill would kill everyone, even in Korea. I even got yeah, everyone in Japan died. 55. Jeez, that is a big portion of the world. As I was saying, 55 million people got wiped off the census in in one asteroid. Just keep in mind this one asteroid. Yeah, no tsunami is beating this. 2 million people. That's a lot. That's a lot of people. All right, now next one. Let I'm gonna I'm gonna launch it like right about here. I'm not gonna kill anyone, right? I 200 yeah 200 people. I barely killed anyone. The only thing I killed was like anacondas or something, or like jaguars. Six. Jesus, and in the whole Amazon rainforest is now on fire. Is now become is now became now became hell. It now looks like now looks like the eastern portion of California. 30 300 300,000 people got killed by the shockwave, including the people in Venezuela. But in in maybe if you live here in Peru, you'll be flatlined. I'll still get the people who live in this part of South America. 24 million people died. Yeah, 8,000 people died from the earthquake. Yeah, no one survived that. If you live right here, of course. But if you live in Argentina, I bet you're fine. You won't even feel anything. Maybe except you. All right, next one. I'm gonna launch it into right here, Poland. I just flat and I just sent 600 people uh to Valhalla, and 100,000 people died. Yeah, and I just killed everyone in Poland, and everyone here got killed, got absolutely flattened, taken off the census. 24 million people died from the shockwave. That's including everyone in Poland, basically, and a little bit of people in Ukraine and Belarus, but 116 million people died from the wind. That's a lot of people. And then the earthquake, yeah, it'll be bad. And I killed everyone in Transnistria, by the way. If you don't know what Transnistria is, look it up. I'm not gonna tell you. Look it up. Next one. I'm gonna launch it into. I'm coming back to America. I'm gonna launch it into Washington. No, like right here in Oregon. And I killed 10,000 people. That's barely anyone. Yeah, I stepped on the eastern half of the northeastern part of Oregon. 16 million people died. Yeah, the whole Pacific Northwest is on fire. Including me, because I live in Oregon. 4 million people died as well. Include I just and as a result, I kind of killed everyone in British Columbia. Not a lot of people. That would probably kill some people. 17 million people died from the shock from the wind. Yeah, no, yeah, everyone in the Pacific Northwest is dead. Got absolutely stepped on, and is not in the in Washington, Oregon is not as pretty as beautiful as anymore. All right, let's see how much damage a half mile asteroid can do. Let's like launch it into France. I'm gonna launch it into like Paris. Oh my god. That's 8 million people, and it looks like this. More energy than the last eruption of Yellowstone. By the way, that was a half a mile. Almost killed it. They're lucky that I didn't step on right here. No, anyway, yeah, I killed everyone in Paris, including the tourists. Yeah, everything's on fire. I also wiped out London. Great. 6 million people would also die. RIP. All the 6 million people. 57 million people died from the wind. Yeah, that's a lot of people, and 100,000 people died to the earthquake. All right, all right, I'm gonna launch another one, and so I'm not gonna, and I'm not gonna, and I'll stop role playing at God. Let me place it at 1 mile, and I'll launch it into New Zealand. Flatlined it. Flatlined exactly 35 people instantly, or 35,000 people, by the way. Ooh, I just kind of flattened everyone in New Zealand. That's no volcano can do that. Ooh, I just they could hear that they could hear that from Melbourne in Sydney. Yeah, people in Australia are now got cooked in it as well. Yeah, everyone in New Zealand died. Nothing can beat that. All right, that that's all. That's all I wanted to show you. I just wanted to have fun. Remember the if you want to try it, the link is up here, and if you want to, and also if you want to try it, then I'll leave a link down in the description. See ya, and also like and subscribe.